President Obama's push to raise the federal minimum wage to $10.10 an hour has really fueled the minimum wage movement. All around the country, workers are pushing for a raise, what they're calling a livable wage. But some big businesses are fighting back. An Atlanta-based recruiting firm has been asking business owners how a minimum wage hike will impact the bottom line and also impact hiring. Scott Smith, he's with the Lucas Group here, based in Atlanta. He's going to join us now with more on their findings. Good to have you here.
Thank you.
So minimum wage, a true movement is underway, and you've questioned something like 1,100 businesses over a span of the last 5 quarters.
Correct.
What are you seeing right now about their reaction to a minimum wage hike?
Well, I think that first of all, what's interesting is 52% of them say there's not going to have any business impact. But the real story is what's happening to the other 48%. And with those, 26% said they're going to increase pricing, 19% said they would actually reduce hiring, 14% would eliminate jobs altogether, and 3% would actually go out of business.
They'd actually fold.
Correct.
It depends on the industry.
Correct. So if you look at the industry, it's not really a big regional difference, but if you look at the industry, there are significant differences, whereas financial services, IT, manufacturing, they're not having a real big impact. But consumer services, restaurants, businesses like that, they are seeing a big impact.
You're looking at businesses not only in the Southeast but around the country. Are there any trends you're seeing here in our region?
Yeah, as far as the Southeast, I think one of the big things is I would say that it's very optimistic around here. 75% of the executives that we polled are optimistic about their economic outlook for not only their business but for the economy, and that makes a lot of sense when you consider that over half of them are looking to hire in the next quarter.
But they're looking to hire, but they're not necessarily finding the people they want to bring on their team.
Right. Well, there is difficulty in hiring. If you look at the Southeast specifically, right? I mean, we are looking at over 54% of the companies are looking to hire in the next quarter, and that's going to go up to 58% over the next year. But and there's a real opportunity here with manufacturing, technology, and business development services. But consequently, those 3 groups are having the most difficulty trying to find that qualified talent.
And the other issue I understand they're having, according to your research, is something called the brain drain.
That's correct. So 10,000 baby boomers are retiring today, and they've been retiring now for the past 3 years, and that's going to continue for the next decade. And so, especially here in the Southeast, what we've seen is like 24% of the executives that we polled see this having a significant impact on their business currently, which is about 10% higher than the national average.
We're out of time. We covered a lot of territory. Just the executive summary out of all this: optimism.
Optimism is the key word for the Southeast.
All right, Scott Smith, good to have you here.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks for your expertise.
Thank you.